Hi there, everyone. It's the Masked Fan, doing a quick review on the Masters of the Universe Wun-Dar figure today. Here's Wun-Dar's mailers. This is the front, and this is the rear of the package. And here comes the figure itself, Wun-Dar, in all his glory. It has a Lost Legend comic book included, and the rear of the package shows him in battle. And here is Wun-Dar. We got some brown hair, that classic He-Man face, black Zodak armor, and he is a lost legend. Unfortunately, with the sale of this figure on Mattel Creations, he was a lost legend for many. What was it, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, it sold out. Then later on that day, as I was watching Mega J Retro, the community all came together and everyone starts flipping out because he's back on sale, go get him. And unfortunately, later on that day, all those second round of orders apparently were canceled. I did buy 3 myself. I tend to buy some figures for my daughters that they may or may not like. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. My oldest is really into She-Ra. She may like Wun-Dar though. But yeah, that was a bummer with those second round of pre-orders getting canceled. I'd love to think that there's some way this figure is going to get a re-release for fans that lost out that day. My understanding is that, you know, these originally were out there in the 80s. People say it was a Wonder Bread promotion of some type. I don't know about that exactly. Seems he would be different colors, but just packaged in a plastic bag, and there's some of them out there apparently. But with this release, you would like to think that something that was a promotional item that was already rare, you would have liked to have thought that all the fans that wanted one would have been able to get one. So hopefully Mattel figures out some way to do that without, I guess, upsetting fans that got the first release. But, you know, as fans, I think we should all want each other to be able to get the things we want, especially some of the re-released things such as this Wun-Dar, where it's a classic rare item that we all have heard about, but most of us are never going to be able to obtain anyway. So let's make it something that everyone can get a hold of if they'd like. I don't know. Nice shiny happy world that I'm dreaming of, I guess. So he gets 3 weapons with him. He's got the axe, similar to one, or pretty much identical to Buzz Off's, a little bit of a lighter brown there, I guess. He gets the sword in that same color brown that is the sword that comes with Castle Grayskull. I actually use that one with my Teela figure. And this gun here that I feel like I've seen before with one of the characters, and I can't think of which of them come with this, if they do at all. I'll likely pose him with the axe, I feel, but maybe not. Maybe I'll give him 2 weapons. None of my other Origins figures really have 2 weapons in their hand. They usually have a weapon and a shield, and since this is Wun-Dar, maybe I'll let him be up there with a sword and a axe, or a gun and a sword, and axe or a sword and a sword, who knows. But he is pretty nice to have. I'm happy I was able to get in on the pre-order, and I hope that if you couldn't and you're out there looking at the eBay prices and such, if we as a community can kind of calm down and stop paying these crazy prices. Although I will say a lot of the prices I saw for like $45 or $50 don't seem that horrible, I guess. He was $18 on the website. So by the time, I don't even understand eBay. By the time you give them their almost 13% and you pay for shipping, I just don't really see what amount of profit you're making. But I guess there has to be something going on because people keep doing it. Anyway, sorry to get off on that again. This particular one, he has, like, I don't know if you can see it here, but he's got a little tiny dot of gray or something there, and up here on his arm, he's got a little bit of gray or brownish there. But overall, he's painted like most of my other Origins. It's a decent paint job, a little bit of over paint onto the arm there, but nothing really outstanding and nothing really bad. But I definitely am happy to have him here and put him up there near Castle Grayskull. Just another quick turnaround here. And he has the articulation that we've seen with the other Origins line, wrists, elbows, shoulder rotation, up, down, lots of rotation in that head, your knees, calf area, ankles. Should be able to put him in a good bit of different poses there with your collection. All right, that's all I got. Actually, one last thing. Pixel Dan had noted on his copy a gash on the left thigh. Of the 3 that I have received, I don't notice that on any of them.